Happy morning, children. How are you? Hope you are fine and safe at home. Today, we are going to see the first part of the poem, Life. Always studying about the life is an interesting one. Here, the poem Life, the poet Henry Van Dyke. I am proud to give you this wonderful video about this poem, Life. Come on, let's see the author, Henry Van Dyke. See the author, introduction. Henry Van Dyke. He was an American author. He was born in 1852 and he died in 1933. He was a famous American poet, educator and clergyman. He served as a professor of English literature at Princeton University between 1899 and 1923. He was elected to the American Academy of Arts and Letters and received many other honors. Henry Van Dyke was an American author. By your better understanding, I come to Tamil, not for Indian. Henry Van Dyke ஒரு சிறந்த American author, சிறந்த பாடலாசிரியர் and clergyman. Clergyman means priest, பாதிரியார், மதகுரு அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, clergyman. He served as a professor of English literature at Princeton University between 1899 and 1923. 1899 1923 ஆண்டு வரல இடைப்பட்ட அந்த காலகட்டத்தில் பிரின்ஸ்டன் யூனிவர்சிட்டியில் இவர் ஆங்கில இலக்கிய பேராசிரியராக பணிபுரிந்தார். எலெக்டட் மீன்ஸ் செலக்டட். ஹென்ரி வேன் டைக்கு நம்ம அமெரிக்கன் அகாடமி சிறந்த ஒரு பெஸ்ட் ரைட்டரை இவங்களை சூஸ் பண்ணாங்க, மேலும் அவரை கௌரவப்படுத்தினாங்க. ஓகே ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், ஒன்ஸ் அகெயின் ஐ ஹாவ் டு டெல் த ஒன் மோர் important message for Henry Van Dyke. He was an optimistic poet. What is meant by optimist? Optimistic means believe, hope, நம்பிக்கை அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, that is called optimism. It is opposite to pessimism. But he was an optimistic poet, especially optimistic attitude and positive thinking as Robert Frost and Robert Browning. This is the author introduction. Before going to start this poem, see students, the word sonnet. Sonnet is derived from the Italian word sonetto, which means a little song or small lyric. Students, do you remember the Shakespeare, father of English literature? He introduced the sonnet in our English literature. He wrote 154 sonnets. Sonnet means 14 lines. 8 plus 6. First 8 lines we have to say octave. Remaining 6 lines sestet. In poetry, a sonnet has 14 lines and is written in iambic pentameter. Students, iambic pentameter is nothing but, see the first line of this poem. See the first line of this poem. Let me but live my life from year to year. See the first line in this poem. See one by one. Iambic pentameter means nothing but a line with 10 syllables accented on every second beat. Let one syllable, me one syllable, but one syllable, live one syllable, my one syllable, life one syllable, from one syllable, year one syllable, to one syllable and year one syllable. See this one line having 10 syllables. See the second beat once again. But first word let and second word but. So that is called accented on every second beat. This is called iambic pentameter. The first 8 lines of a sonnet is known as octave. And the last 6 lines is known as sestet. Okay students, now we have to see first 8 lines of octave. First 8 lines of the poem, that 8 lines called octave. Come on, let's see. Let me but live my life from year to year with forward face and unreluctant soul, not hurrying to, not turning from the goal, not mourning for the things that disappear in the dim past, nor holding back in fear from what the future wails, but with a whole and a happy heart that pays its toll to youth and age and travels on with cheer. Students, keep it in your mind. This is memory poem. So always keep it in your mind. This is memory poem. Let me but live my life from year to year. See children, I come to Tamil meaning. The poet. I, my, me refers to poet. வாழ்வேன் நான் அனுதினமும் வாழ்வேன். Not for year to year. Seconds, every seconds வாழ்வேன் நான் அனுதினமும் வாழ்வேன். With forward face and unreluctant soul. ஒளி படைத்த கண்ணோடும் உறுதி கொண்ட நெஞ்சோடும் வாழ்வேன். நான் அனுதினமும் வாழ்வேன். Let me but live my life from year to year. With forward face and unreluctant soul. Students, once again see the glossary. Unreluctant. Unreluctant means willing to do something. Unreluctant means nothing but willing to do something. Okay. Before come to the poem, once again see the glossary meaning, students. Mourning. Mourning means feeling or expressing great sadness. Veils. To hide, to cover something so that you cannot see it clearly or understand it. Groan. A prize or position offered for being the best. Quest. A long search for something that is difficult to find. Once again see the students. Unreluctant. Willing to do something. Okay. See the poem line. See the third line of this poem. Not hurrying to. Not turning from the goal. Goal means aim. Okay, students, Swami Vivekananda said, arise, awake, stop, not till the goal is reached. Once again, arise, awake, stop, not till the goal is reached. எழுந்திரு, முன்னேறு, வாழ்க்கையில் வெற்றியை அடையும் வரை போராடு அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்கார். That is called goal. The same our author, ஒளி படைத்த கண்ணோடும் உறுதி கொண்ட நெஞ்சோடும் வாழ்வேன், நான் அனுதினமும் வாழ்வேன். எதுக்கும் நான் பயப்பட மாட்டேன், துணிஞ்சு வாழ்வேன். அதே சமயம் அவசரப்படாமலும் என்னோட இலக்கிலிருந்து திரும்பாமலும் இருப்பேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறார். நாட் ஹரியிங் டு. ஹரிங் மீன்ஸ் வேஸ்ட். ஹரி மீன்ஸ் ஹேஸ்ட். எஸ். நாட் ஹரியிங் டு, நாட் டர்னிங் ஃப்ரம் த கோல், நாட் mourning ஃபார் த திங்ஸ் தட் டிஸப்பியர். ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், இன் த dim past, in the dim past, nor holding back in fear. இருள் நிறைந்த கடந்த காலத்தில் நமக்கு ஏற்பட்ட கஷ்டமான அனுபவங்களை நினச்சி கவலைப்படாமலும் அதே சமயம் நம்முடைய எதிர்காலத்தை நினச்சி அதை நினச்சி நம்ம பயப்படாமலும் நான் இருப்பேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறார். அண்ட் ஹாப்பி ஹார்ட் தட் பேஸ் இட்ஸ் டோல். டோல் மீன்ஸ் பேமெண்ட். எஸ். அண்ட் ஹாப்பி ஹார்ட் தட் பேஸ் இட்ஸ் டோல். முழுமையான மகிழ்ச்சி மிக்க உள்ளத்துடன் என்னோட சின்ன வயசுலேருந்து என்னோட ஏஜ் முதுமை வரலும் நான் என்னோட கடமையை செஞ்சு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக நான் பயணிப்பேன், அதுக்காக என்னை வாழ விடுங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறார். டு யூத் அண்ட் ஏஜ் அண்ட் ட்ராவல்ஸ் ஆன் வித் சியர். ஓகே ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், see this picture. See this last picture. தன்னோட யங், ஐ மீன் யூத். see the next picture. ஏஜ், ஐ மீன் அந்த வயசான பிறகும் நான் எப்படி இருப்பேன், ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக என்னோட கடமையை செஞ்சு நான் வாழ்வேன், என்னை வாழ விடுங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறார். ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், see the picture. See the before picture given. See, good days give you happiness and bad days give you experience. Yes. Students, whatever happen, our life goes to achievement only. Don't forget your goal. Do you remember in this poem theme? Live joyfully. Live joyfully. Yes. Next one. Already you know this proverb. பதறாத காரியம் சிதறாது. Yes. Haste makes waste, you know. See. I will love urgency but not with haste. Okay students. Already I told unreluctant soul. See this picture, soul. The word unreluctant soul. The poet wants to lead a joyful life with forward face and unreluctant soul. Okay students, once again I have to remember the poem meaning. The first word, me. The word in this first line, the word given me refers to the poet. The poet wants to lead a joyful life with a forward face and unreluctant soul. Here the praise, students, note it, the praise unreluctant soul means the person who is willing to do something. The poet is moving towards his goal patiently without a hurry. So I think he is not in hurry. One should not mourn for the things they had lost. Students, what is the rhyme scheme of these first 4 lines? A, B, B, A. See, what is the rhyming words? Tell me. Year, disappear, soul, goal. Okay. In the dim past. Students, see this word. In the dim past. In the dim past refers to unhappy or unpleasant past experience. Now I have to ask one question to all the children. Is the poet afraid of future? No. The poet is not afraid of future. One can travel on with cheer by thinking of his memories of youth and old age. Once again, tell these rhyming words in this line. Fear, cheer. Whole, toll. Okay. Students, now I have to ask one question. Whose youth and age is referred to here? The poet's youth and age is referred to here. Yes. The first 8 lines, rhyme scheme, A, B, B, A, A, B, B, A. Yes. Students, listen. The poem Life is the poet's own reflection on his life and tells his point of view on the more important things in life. The poet wants to lead a joyful life with a forward face and unreluctant soul. He wants neither to hurry to his goal nor move away from his goal. He does not want to mourn the things that he had lost. He does not hold back for the fear of future. He wants to live his life with a whole and a happy heart which cheerfully travels with him from the youth to old age. Yes. Students, soon I will catch you the next video. Presented by Yasoda, PG Assistant in English, Sri Vidya Bharati Metric Higher Secondary School, Sakrambalayam. Thank you, students.